To no one. I've been talking to myself for like 10 minutes. If you've been waiting here, I've been thinking we've been talking to each other. How embarrassing. Good morning, good morning. It's the Last Minute Laura show. Good morning, hello. This is like the 5th time that I've sung that this morning. Good morning, everybody. Oh my lord. I try one new thing. I try to be interesting. I try to start a new idea. I try to accept Alex's technological advances. And this is how they repay me. I did everything right and they indicted me. The computer fully crashed out over trying to dual stream to Twitch and YouTube. Not a lot we could do about it. It's just the way of things sometimes. And here we are. We're back. Nothing to freak out about, anybody. We've got this. It's going to be okay. Is it absolutely rage-inducing? Yes. Is it gonna happen again? Also, yes. So, look forward to that one. Can you be smaller, please? Hold on a second here. Yeah, like this. Okay. Excuse me. All right. So, how's everybody doing? How are we feeling? Are we equally as annoyed about the delay of start? By the way, how is the delay for the sound? Is it looking okay? Am I looking mostly synced or am I looking off? Please let me know. As you can see by the title, I did do a crochet MONSTERA LEAF video. Would I call it a tutorial? No. What, Pika? What's wrong? Come here, baby. Come on, Peekaboo. I hear you. And there she is. Looks okay. Okay, thanks, Candace. Anywho, I filmed 2 videos yesterday. Like a real live YouTuber. And where are... Jesus, Murphy. Why will you not stay? You have one job, microphone, and it's just to be stationary and literally not draw attention to yourself. And what do you always What makes you happy? What makes you not want to bend? If you're straight out, are you stronger? Not really. My god, I need to find that dang Allen key. I'm gonna lose my marbles. I am a little bit off my rocker right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like feeling on the edge of like a little freak out. You know when you're trying to be gentle but all you want to do is like smack it? That's where I'm at right now with this friggin' microphone stand. I am going to break it. I'm not going to break it. I'm an adult. I'm going to look for an Allen key, and I'm going to fix it. We can just be brave and not break our things when we feel blinding rage. Okay. If I don't have an Allen key, what can I use instead? What will work? I guess an Allen key is like the inverse of a wrench, huh? I need like a flat, maybe a butter knife. A butter knife might work. I'm gonna lose my shit today. I can feel it. You know when you're just starting to have one of those days? It's already beginning as one of those days. What the heck? I didn't ask for that. I don't want one of those days. Oh, God. Alex, do you have an Allen key? Because I'm going to break this stand.
Why?
Because it's making me crazy. I tried a butter knife. It didn't work.
And you looked through all this?
Yes, I do not have it.
What about that shelf or whatever at the
I
bottom?
promise you, I have looked. This has been a problem for a while. I know we had one.
How about here?
No, I don't think so. You could check, but I don't think so. I don't remember what it looks like, so I don't know.
It looks like an Allen key, it's just huge.
Yeah, and if I thought there was one that we had that had a handle, I didn't know if it was that one.
Oh, it wasn't a handle, no.
Okay, well, no, I don't have the huge Allen key anywhere.
Those,
I don't know why I'm
think it
even
was
looking for
silver.
it. I don't have it.
Well, I can't pull that out.
Do you have any
They're in
other?
the car.
Why? Hello everyone, my name is Laura and I am feeling overstimulated. But that's okay. I'm not going to break my machine. We're getting another cat now that some time has passed, though it doesn't feel like enough. But I'm realizing she's the same color as Pika. She's sort of a dusty black, yeah? Peekaboo's gray, like a very smoky gray. She looks darker on camera, I feel like, but she's actually quite gray. Like she looks more like a gray with brown, like she looks like if a gray cat rolled in brown dirt. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick breath. All right, we're gonna be okay. Everything's all right. I spy the queen, Miss Pika. She's been trying to sit on this sweater all night last night. I'm blocking Alex's sweater. I did a bunch of repairs on it yesterday, and I had to block it overnight. I'm just noticing there's another repair that needs to get done. It's okay, baby. I'm just gonna balance it on stuff.
You don't want me to go?
Yes, I do, but I don't want you to if you're busy.
I'm always busy.
To know. Like, what the heck? Why did it do it like this? Why did the algorithm, why did the computer, why did it do me dirty like this morning? Oh, gosh. All right. So I do have good stuff and bad stuff to talk about. I filmed 2 video tutorials yesterday. One of them is how to do mending on a crocheted wool sweater that is old and falling apart. And then the other one is how to crochet a MONSTERA leaf, as suggested by you. Thank you for suggesting. And I did it. So that'll be a tutorial coming out. It's not a good tutorial. I'm not going to lie ahead of time. I'm going to let you know the tutorial that's coming out is going to be more for advanced crocheters, the MONSTERA leaf, because I kind of explain how you feel it out. Like I say, oh, when you want the curve to go this way, you put 2 single crochets in 3 times throughout that row. I explain it to someone who knows what they're doing, as opposed to explaining it to someone who's never crocheted before. So the MONSTERA leaf will be intermediate, but the repair is basic beginner stuff. I used wool and I did weaving through the old crochet, and then after I finished I noticed how threadbare the crochet sweater looked. It looked like it had been hung to dry, so it was very skinny, all the yarn. So I gave it a really nice warm wool wash bath, and then I added a bunch of conditioner to the bath, and I let it sit there for about an hour. Then I let it drain. Then I wrapped it in a towel and put that wrapped up towel sweater into the washing machine, let it go through a spin cycle. Then I pulled it out, took it out of the towel that it was wrapped in, and then I pinned it to the right width on this board. I'm not concerned about the length, like if that like warps or whatever, that doesn't matter. Same with the sleeves, they're well long enough, so I don't need to block them. But I wanted to keep the width consistent all the way across. And then I noticed after its bath, the yarn has all plumped up like majorly, and you can't see through it anymore. On Alex's sweater, you could like see through the sweater. There were like holes in the crochet, it looked like, because of how like stretched out and how dry it was. But now it's all like opaque and puffy again. It's not soft. This is not a soft wool. I wasn't expecting it to get softer, but I'm happy that it did get like plushier. And it's all repaired. On the bottom, I redid the whole bottom hemline. Sorry, Peekaboo. I redid the whole bottom hemline so that it would be strong for another couple of years. And then I had to do a couple of patches. You can see there's one of them where there were like holes in the sweater. And now he's going to be so happy to have his sweater back because he hasn't had it for like 3 days or 2 days. He didn't get to wear it on his walk yesterday. Sorry, Peekaboo, I do have to open it up. I just felt it's not all the way dry on the top, so I have to actually move it. Also, I don't know if you can tell. I'm just kidding. I know you actually can't tell. Peekaboo has had a full bath with shampoo. I shampooed her twice. I soaked her in warm water, and then we rinsed her out in warm water. She looks exactly the same. She looks exactly the same. I brushed her a million times after her bath. She looks the same. After her bath, I was like, she's gonna look like a shiny new cat. She's gonna be so sparkly and shiny, and she's gonna look not brown anymore. And no, she still looks exactly the same. She's the same dirty kitty. But she's so clean, actually. The amount of hair that came off of her in the bath and the amount of hair that came off of her after the bath when we were brushing her. I did her claws. I cut her nails. She's perfect. She's a perfect angel. Can I tell you how the bath went? You're going to be like, first of all, you can tell that she loves me, right? Like, she's very much absolutely obsessed with me, and I am obsessed with her. So after... when did I bathe her? On Wednesday, I bathed her. After the stream, she had been so lovey-dovey to me, you saw on the last stream. So right after the stream, I went downstairs and I filled up the tub, 2 inches, 3 inches high with warm water. And then I grabbed Peekaboo and brought her down there. She resisted arrest and she was pushing up against me. She was like saying, no, please, no. As soon as I put her down in the water, she was like, meow, like angry. And then she stopped meowing and she stopped being concerned and she stopped being upset. She was still upset. Alex is fixing the Allen key here.
Maybe. Which one is it? That's bad.
That one. So anyway, she tried to get out like 50 times during the bath. Look. Not one scratch on me. She used her paws, like to say, please, no, mama, stop. She didn't use her claws ever. She never took her claws out. She only used her little fingers with no meat, with no claw on them. I didn't get one scratch from that bath. I was so surprised. Can I move it up to where I want it? I want it to sit
This one too, then I should
like
before you
this.
start moving. The strip.
Yeah, okay.
Plastic.
Okay, that's good for that one. Now that one too.
So this one is good?
Yeah, this one's good. But you don't need to tighten it that tight because I have to close it again. Like, I close it every day. After I finish, I fold it up. So if you tighten it all the way like that, I can't fold it up.
But that's what it's meant for.
It's meant to be tightened to very tight and then undone each time?
Yes.
I hate that so much.
Because otherwise it would have a handle on it.
I guess so. All right, thank you so much for fixing it.
We'll figure out later.
I hope that's an LML hat, Alex. Of course it is. She is a queen, Louisa. Melissa, I'm glad the repair will be helpful for you. I want that. She literally is, she looks like Cleopatra. Look at her. Anyway, so she sat patiently in the bath. She tried to escape, but she didn't scratch me at all. Like, literally, she tried to climb out on my body and on my arms and didn't use her claws. I have no scratches from that bath. I don't know how, for you people who don't have cats, I don't know how remarkable, you don't understand how remarkable that is. I gave a cat who was a stray a full bath and came out with no scratches. Anyway, afterwards I took her out, I smushed her down with a towel and smushed her around so that she was all not dripping. And then we came upstairs and she lied down in the sun in the kitchen. On the kitchen rug. We have like a rug in there. And she lied down and I just brushed her out until she was dry. And she just let me. She's so amazing. So this is what she looks like, really, really clean. In case you were wondering, if you want to get a gray cat and you're like, my gray cat will be so beautiful, shiny, and clean, this is what they look like, perfectly clean. At least for Peekaboo's color, that's what she looks like, perfectly clean. Don't take my yarn, I'm knitting, girl. Gotta move back a little bit. And Toby has been a doll all day yesterday. He was so sweet. He got my attention every time he wanted to go outside. Also, he wanted to go outside yesterday. He has been absolutely avoiding outside. He will, like when we say, do you want to go outside and go pee? He'll like pretend he's not awake when he doesn't want to go outside because it's cold. And yesterday, he, like, got my attention. He would, like, stand in front of me and wag his tail and, like, make movements. And then I would say, do you want to go outside? And he'd be like, hell yeah. And he didn't even use the pee pad at all yesterday. And it was cold. So since he's proven to me that that's possible, Mr. Man is going to need to go outside more when it's cold. He'll survive, I think. Black cats are shiny. I don't know about other colors too. Well, Peekaboo is definitely not shiny. Her coat more or less absorbs light. She has like the most vague shine. Can you not take my yarn? I'm using this. If you want some yarn here, I'll give you something else. Here. Here you go. Anywho, oh, I did some really cool paintings. Let me see. BRB, I need to go make tea while I feed Max. No problemo. So I did some more paintings, and I think that I found a little niche that I enjoy for a bit. You know how I was doing rocks at the beginning of my watercolor bonanza that I was starting? Well, I found a new little niche to explore in my watercolor learning, and that is fish. Watercolor fish. Do you want to see the fish that I painted? So I think one of you, or probably a bunch of you, have suggested some fish at some point, but I don't know what it was. My brain just said, oh, what if I paint the fish that live in Ontario? So I did paint a little sunfish. Hold on. I painted a little sunfish. This is a bluegill, a pumpkin seed bluegill sunfish. And it's all in watercolor. And let me show you it up close so you can see the layers. Look at all the layers. Do you see how many layers I did? Whoa, it's a sunfish. I did that myself. I drew it and I painted it. So I feel like this is such a fun way for me to practice because there's wet on wet techniques, there's wet on dry, there's dry on wet, there's dry on dry, there's like all the different techniques I need to practice are in this project. So that was my Wednesday painting. My Thursday painting, I did a rainbow trout. Here's a rainbow trout. Ta-da! Isn't it cute? It's so cute. Look at it, looks like a rainbow trout, guys. Stop it. Me, a painter? So you're getting so good at watercolor. Thank you. So these 3 most recent paintings are my favorites so far. I did Peekaboo, my fat gray cat, a sunfish, and a rainbow trout. So these ones are the ones that I have been liking, that I like the most that I've done recently. I think I'm going to continue with fish because there are so many fish to choose from, and if I change my mind about wanting them not to just be fish from Ontario, I can also do like a lionfish, you know, like when I get better at drawing, because the nice thing about these fish is they're pretty simple shapes. All of the like different pieces of them are like, this is a triangle, this is a round triangle, there's a circle, like it's easy to build, whereas like a lionfish has... there's too much going on. It's like trying to paint a spider. I'm not ready for that yet. But anyway, yeah, I feel like that was a little breakthrough for me. Oh, fish is a good place to kind of work on. Do a mola mola for me. Is a mola mola the sunfish, the giant, scary, kind of hideously like simple fish? When I say hideously simple, I mean there's nothing on it. It's a big, giant, plain being. Like, the whole side of a sunfish is kind of, like, freakishly plain. There's nothing on it. It's like the side of a whale, but it's just a regular fish. I don't know. When there's those giant, deep water animals that have skin that's not scales like a normal fish... they give me the heebie-jeebies. Yes, ocean sunfish. They are truly cute, though. I have seen their larval stage and fry stage, and I've seen their, like, growth stages, because the science doesn't know a lot about them, right? Because they're deep water fish. So everything that's known about them is not as much as what's known about other stuff. Wow, Laura, you're really intelligent. That sounded smart. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is it's like eels. There's not a perfect full picture of an eel's lifespan. There's not a perfect full picture of a whale's lifespan, and there's not a perfect full picture of a deep sea squid's lifespan. There's not a perfect full picture of a mola mola ocean sunfish lifespan. Some animals just disappear for portions of their life, and humans we don't get to know about that, I guess. Oh god, my cat is the fudging cutest cat in the world. They're sideways sharks. Hold on. You have a marine biology degree? Then you are more than welcome to share your knowledge. Who did not want to be a marine biologist as a child? What neurodivergent child did not, for at least one season, want to be a marine biologist? And you did it. So you must share your knowledge with us. Stop it. My animals are the cutest. Look, I have a chihuahua and a cat and 2 parrots. I don't know why I'm feeling so musical today. It's not real musical, but you know what I mean, where you want to sing out all the things you're saying. They show up around here a lot, and people think they're sharks. I understand why. They have a big dorsal fin that is on the... Why are they swimming like that? Why are they like that? I don't know. It feels like... I don't like that. Their shapes are weird. They weird me out. I think I probably won't paint that fish. They're a bit speckled. Great. It's like shark skin. It's weird. People are like, it's like sandpaper. I don't understand. Excuse me? Why? Okay, so also, still no bites from the birds. It has now been, at least, I'll say this, I have not been bit by the birds this year. In the year of 2026, I have avoided bleeding by a bird bite. So I think that means that I am actually an expert bird person now. But yesterday, as I've been saying, I haven't gotten any cuts or bruises on my hand. I've been so good about, like, watching where my hands are and not accidentally injuring myself all the time. Unfortunately, yesterday I noticed one of our mugs in our mug shelf. The handle had broken off of it. So I picked up the mug and I picked up the handle. And I went to put the handle into the same hand that the mug was in. And somehow I sliced my finger open and just started bleeding everywhere. And at first I thought, oh, it's like paper cut depth. But no, glass is very sharp. And I know this, but because I didn't feel pain immediately, I thought it was like a paper cut, but it was so sharp it didn't hurt. And it bled for a very long time. I had to wear a Band-Aid all day yesterday. It was so inconvenient. It's closed up now, so it's not like the worst, but it's like a deep cut, and I can't do like a fist right here because it'll open. Very inconvenient. So there's my first injury of 2026. I'm glad it was self-inflicted as opposed to accidentally getting injured by one of my animals, but still inconvenient because it's on my hand, which means it stings. And also, it looks ugly when I'm filming videos, which I do. I filmed 2 yesterday, and I have 1 more to finish editing. It's like I'm working like a real live YouTuber these days. What are we at, by the way? We're getting close. I feel like I tell you guys every single day, and I'm just gonna keep doing that. I'll just keep telling you every single day how many subscribers we're at to motivate you to, I don't know. You're already subscribed, so to just keep the hype. 99,225. We don't need that many people left. That's crazy. That's like not a lot of people. I think that we're gonna hopefully get there. We will. It's confirmed, right? Unless YouTube shuts down in the next little while. Hopefully that's not gonna happen. Anywho, I'm also working right now on a knitted baby doll dress. It is for a 3/4T size. I'm making it in pink and green, and then I'm going to do something with the pockets. Some kind of fun thing with the pockets. Oh, Candace, you gave me the measurements, didn't you? I think you did. The measurements from armpit to knee on a toddler. Do I have my measuring tape nearby? Why would I do that? It's not like I need it often. Yeah, I'll look it up in a bit. Anyway, this is just in the stockinette stitch. I did increases on the 4 corners of the, 8 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 corners, because there's 1 corner here, 1 corner there, and then, or did I only do it on those? No, I did 4 increases, that's right. So there's 4 increases on every, 5th round at the beginning to create kind of that baby doll shape. And then once it gets to the width that I wanted, I stopped with the increases. And now it's just going straight down from about this point. It goes straight down. So the increases continue to about here. Anyway, it's almost there. It's nearly finished. Oops. And once we get it to the finishing point in terms of length, we're going to switch back to the green to do our lacy edge, which we've got to be getting close by now. I think I should measure because I don't want to have to undo any of my knitting. That is the bane of my existence. Anyone else with me? Hate undoing your work? Okay, from armpit. Stop it. Stop that. Armpit to knee, right? Where's my phone? Oh, peekaboo. Here. Let me just look up what the sizing is. Hey. This girl is goofy. Okay. Just a second, peekaboo. I'm doing something. Don't actually bite a hole in it though, okay? One sec, I just need to... Hey, don't bite into it. That's mine. The birds already do that. You jerk. Okay, let's see. Pant length, waist length, top length. I guess dress size chart is probably a better search term. 3T, dress. By the way, loved that fish. Thanks, Candace. Why, internet, do you not have exactly the thing I'm looking for? Three and a half. 3T size meaning. Man, I don't care for this. The length of what? Just baby length. They're not babies anymore. They have height now, don't they? Oh wait, Laura, silly goose, I have some 3T clothes. I might even have a 4T. Why don't I just remember my world? Hold on a sec. Ugh. What size is this? Okay. I have a 3T dress here. How cute this is. Excuse me, Pika. I need you to move away a little bit. I just need a little more desk room. I know you understand. Okay, there. Thank you. All right, so I've got this little dress. VV Cute, paid 90 cents for it, 90% off at Once Upon a Child. Thank you very much. Okay, and you just hold here for a sec. And now you can go inside, and then we'll know how tall you are. Bada boom, bada bing, right? This is 3T, so it can be this big, but it can also be a little bigger. I feel like toddlers are weird sized. It can be called 3T, but it's the size of a 4T. It can be called 4T, but it's the size of a 3T. You know what I mean? It's just... Who's to say? No, stop it. Get out of here. Okay, so there's this underneath, and then that. I think we're almost there. Yeah, because look, there's this much. When I flatten her out, there's only like this much sticking out. 3 inches maybe? 2 inches sticking out from the bottom. I'll hold it up. When it's flattened out, it's actually only a little bit sticking out. I know it looks like a lot more, but we're almost there in terms of length, which is great. I think we're gonna have to add a tie because it feels quite a lot wider than the other dress that I have here. Like if I put this flat. What are you chasing? Did you find something fun? Someone's feeling playful. Put you on top. You can see how much wider this one is. It's okay. It's not like a problem. It's just that it's about 2 inches wider on each side. So we might have to add a tie just so that it's more comfortable on. But we'll deal with that when we deal with it. Now it's time to switch to the green, I think, and get started on our ruffle. So, to do that, I'm going to finish this round up until my stitch marker, and then we can switch colors back into the green for a little bit before we start working on that ruffle. If anyone has a suggestion, wow. If anyone has a suggestion for knit ruffles or knit lacy stitches, let me know. The one that I'm doing is, I don't know what it's called. I'll tell you how it goes. It goes knit one, yarn over, I think it's knit one, yarn over, knit one, yarn over, knit one, yarn over for one row. And then for the next one, it's, I think it's like knit two together, knit one, knit two together. It's, one second, I'm gonna have to remember it when we get to it, but there's something happens that makes a very cool situation happen, and I'm gonna show you what I do to make it happen. I'm glad you liked the fish, Candace. I figured you would. First of all, you like things that I make, which is so nice. And second of all, you like fish. So I looked at a salmon. It was too long. I didn't want to make a fish that long. And then I looked at bass, but they're just silver, and I didn't want to do just like cool toned blue, black, silver things. I wanted to like play with colors, so I went with rainbow trout. But what other fish could we do? We could do crappies, or croppies, some people call them, which are panfish like a sunfish, but a little bit different in color. We could do, what else? What other cool fish are in, like, Ontario? A lot of them are long, which is annoying, because I don't want to paint long things. I want to paint, like, 4x6 round fish. How many other panfish? I guess I could paint a whole bunch of sunfish, because they come in lots of different color. I have the pumpkin seed one already. So I could just do the bluegills and the rock bass, all the different varieties of sunfish that grow in the water of Ontario. Fancy guppies, betas. Yeah. Here's the thing though, with betas and guppies, they're like solid colors, aren't they? I feel like sunfish is so many colors in one product, animal. So it makes it fun to paint, as opposed to, like, I didn't want to paint a bass because they're mostly just silver, and I don't want to paint bits of, like, translucent gray layers until I get the right depth, you know? So if it was a beta and it's red, it's like translucent red layers until it's got the right depth. Am I crazy? Peekaboo, what are you doing? What are you doing, huh? I gave the birds a new basket, and they have been absolutely destroying it for the past week, and I'm going to show it to you next week, what it looks like, because it has been absolutely torn apart. Fun fact, if you didn't know this, birds love to destroy things, and the texture of a wicker basket is just absolute crack to parrots. So I use a wicker basket, I hang it in their tree, and then I put their foraging stuff into that basket. So they have to go into the basket to like dig through shredded paper to find the seeds, but also they destroy the basket. And I gotta tell you, that has been the best toy that they have loved the most of all the parrot toys that I've tried. And number 2, close second, is cardboard toys of any kind, and number 3 is toys where they get to pull out paper, like any of the paper ripping toys that you can make or buy for parrots. But a wicker basket will make them busy for hours, and all you hear is the sound of them munching on a basket, which you can probably hear behind me. Right here, there's a bird just crunching up that basket. Sturgeon are a personal favorite of mine, but I also like mola mola, so maybe I'm not the best to suggest fish. Sturgeon are cool. Again, they're long. I want like shorter fish. Perch, great idea. Yellow perch. There's ocean perch, and there's lake perch. So I could definitely do perch. That's a good one. I have perch in my freezer right now. I wonder what a tilapia looks like. Are they ugly? What other fish do we have that are pretty? I pretty much only fish for like... Oh, I could do a catfish. Some catfish have really pretty like designs on them underneath the murky greenish brown of their skin. Just different kinds of bass. Yeah, we could do different kinds of bass. All right, now I'm going to switch to my green. And I'm going to do that at the point where I go here. And then, okay, oh my god, Google Beta, they are so colorful. Okay, I will. Not right now, but eventually. So, I want you guys to know, crocheting a Monstera leaf is time consuming. A goldfish is a good idea, Candace. I crocheted a Monstera leaf, as suggested by you guys, and it went well, I will say. It went totally fine. However, it probably only would take, if I was just making it, an hour, maybe an hour and a half to make. It took me like 6.5 hours to film because of how many instructions go into each freaking row. It's like 2 single crochets in the next stitch, 1 in the next stitch, 2 in the next stitch, in the next stitch, a half double crochet, in the next stitch, a double crochet, in the next stitch, 2 double crochets, in the next stitch, 1 double crochet. Then, like, it's like so many stitch changes that it required a lot of like verbal instruction. So even though the actual project, I wouldn't consider it very difficult and it probably wouldn't take very long to make, it becomes very complicated to explain because of the way all of the curves go. So you can see the Monstera leaf behind me, but I am going to show it to you up close after. I think my instructions are pretty comprehensive for someone who knows what they're doing. If you don't know anything about crochet and it's like your first project, I would say I probably don't explain it well for that type of person. But for someone who has like a pretty good idea about what to do with crochet, I think you could figure out this Monstera leaf from the instructions I give. I say that because there are some stitch counts that I show, but mostly it's like vibes based. I'll try it out when it's posted. Thanks, Melissa. It's not like stitch numbers. It's more like, yeah, I show you like, I'm going to put stitch markers here, here, and here, and that's where I'm going to put my increases. It's a vibes-based project. It's not a stitch-based project. Not numbers. There's not numbers involved. There's some numbers, but not very many. Little Toblerone. Such a sweet boy. He needs a bath too. I did clean his teeth again. He let me because he's such a good boy. I don't know if I told you that. I have this like a dentist kit, and it's got little picks like at the dentist. And Toby lets me brush his teeth, but he does have plaque that I've been dealing with like over time, like old plaque, and I don't want to do it all in one go because I don't want to traumatize him. But every time I say like I'm gonna do your teeth and I use the little pick and like chip off some of the plaque, he doesn't like yelp, he doesn't try to get away, he just like sits patiently. Anyway, I finished his teeth, so now his teeth have no hard plaque on them at all, just day-to-day gunk from like whatever he ate that day. He doesn't have any aged plaque, so he only has 8 teeth left, but they are now 8 very clean teeth. And I was surprised to find out that it actually did change his breath, you know? I think I prefer that kind of tutorial. Okay, good. Well, that's what it's gonna be, so I do hope you enjoy it. I hope I don't have to have it be so long. It took a long time to film, and there's like a lot of instruction, but I'm gonna try to cut it down as much as I can. I don't want it to be like an hour long. My goal is for it to be, I think 15 minutes is what I'm hoping to cut it down to. We'll see what I can do, though. It's definitely so much footage, but it's gonna be worth it. I think it'll be a fun little tutorial. But it's coming out after the baby doll dress. So baby doll dress first, then Monstera leaf, then sweater mending. Yeah, that works. I'm glad Peekaboo has a blanket to keep her warm. It's a leaf on her actually, but thank you. She's a good girl who deserves everything in the world. So you're right. She had a bath, and no one can tell because she is very gray. So Julia, Jules, the little sister, that's my little sister, and she and I today are doing a girls' day. We are going to do a hair mask. I'm bringing, when I go to her house, I'm bringing under eye patches, I'm bringing derma planing razors, I'm bringing teeth whitening strips, I'm bringing an oil for us to put on our skin and hair, and I brought wrinkle patches for our foreheads, and anything else? Oh, and then I got you a piece of jewelry. So I have a piece of jewelry for you. And then the other thing that you and I both take that I'm giving some to you, I also have that packed up. So I am very prepared for a lovely girls' afternoon. And it's going to be all three girls because Elizabeth will be there too. Our sweet Queen Elizabeth. And that'll be nice. The end. You know what else is nice? My hair. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. So what are you guys getting up to this weekend? Are you in the general GTA through Niagara corridor region? Yes? Well, let me put you on something that's going on this weekend. At the Hamilton Public Library, there is a seed swap. I know, don't tell people where you are specifically. I'm going to a seed swap. You are welcome to come to the seed swap. It is an awesome community event that's put on where we live, or at least in the town that we live. And we will go on the weekend to this seed swap, and there will be tons of fun things to do there. And I'm going with Julia and Alex and my mom. We're going to have such a good time. And we're going to get seeds for next year. I'm going to bring seeds to swap, and it's going to be a good time. And then on Monday, when you guys come back here to the stream, you will find that we will be organizing the seeds that I am going to send out to you patrons. If you're a patron on my channel, on my Patreon, or a member on my YouTube memberships, you will have seeds sent to you. Whatever seeds you want from my stash, as well as a mixed seed packet that we put together every year as a group. And it's going to be so much fun. We always put together these seed packets based on your suggestions. So you come into the live stream chat, and then we discuss all of the seeds that I have. You shout out what you want. We decide on a mix. I make the mix, and then I package them up into seed packs. And then I ship them out to you with some stickers and a thank you note, and it's just a thing that we do every year. This is like year 5, and I think it's year 5. Is it year 6? Could it possibly be year 6? It's definitely year 5 that we've been doing this, which is crazy to me to think about, that 5 years in a row we've been sending seeds to each other and sharing our gardens with one another, and I love that so much for all of us. But yeah, if you're not part of the Discord, if you're not part of the Patreon or a YouTube member, join, because next week I'm going to be organizing the seeds that I'm going to send to you for your garden. Okay, so now I need to think of what I'm doing. I think what I'm going to do is yarn over knit. I think. For this first round. Yarn over, knit. Yarn over, knit. And that's going to be so many stitches, but it's okay. It's going to be worth it because it's going to create a huge amount of volume. Excuse me. Someday I will have a garden. Someday you will have a garden. And even if you don't have a garden and you live in the city, you can still participate in this seed swap, and then you can put your seeds into a guerrilla garden. And what that means is, you know how like the public city gardens have flowers in them? You know how like on the side of the road, the median will have a little bit of dirt in the like the corner of the median? You put flower seeds there. That's guerrilla gardening. And then you can see seeds show up in waste spaces and places that would otherwise not be showing beautiful plant growth. So that is what I recommend for people who are gardenless. It would be either to scatter the seeds somewhere that you love going that's outside, or scatter the seeds into dirt-filled planters that didn't get filled by your city this year, or dirt-filled medians. Have to make sure they're native. It depends where you live, Melissa. I don't have to make sure most of those things are native because anything that's annual here will die mostly. All of the tropical annuals that you could start seeds from would die where I live if they just got left behind. Like, I can't guarantee anything will come back from my garden, you know? So yes, if you live somewhere warm, it's wise to not introduce plants that are going to take over an area. But I don't live somewhere that's warm. Everything dies. Everything dies here. If it's something that lives over winter, it can stay. That's how we do. If it can survive Ontario's winter, then you don't have to worry about it taking over things. It's not going to take over. None of the things that can survive the winter here. I guess, you know what's the worst? Virginia creeper. That thing is the worst. That survives winter, and every year it just strangles trees. It's not even very pretty. Like, it looks kind of like a grapevine, but it's not a grapevine, so you don't even get the benefits of having it be a grapevine. Anyway, here's my little Virginia creeper rant. One benefit to having all my stuff in planters: no bindweed. No bindweed is a very big blessing, because you can't get rid of it. It's like literally a blight on your land forever. Nothing can be done. It is forever there. I hear a bird thinking about having a bath. I just heard bath bird noises. Japanese knotweed is taking over Halifax. Japanese knotweed, which one is that? Let me look. The bindweed that I am used to is like, it looks like morning glory. It's like a small morning glory. Japanese knotweed. Well, that's annoying. It's pretty. A delicious edible and invasive species. Do not dig, mow, cut, or tarp it. Great. Nothing you can do can get rid of it. And then bindweed is what? Bindweeds. Convolvulus is a genus of about 200 to 250 species of flowering plants in the bindweed family. Okay, so it's a variety of morning glory. The one that I'm used to hating. The one that's the very troublesome one here. Never dies. Nothing you can do can get rid of it. It's like, you have to like, you can't even starve it because it just travels to where it isn't starving and then brings those nutrients to the other parts. It's literally like the devil plant. Also, just so you know, Peekaboo has zero interest in the birds. Literal zero interest in them. She shows no interest in playing with them. She tried to before, like when we had Rohan still. Rohan was very big on playing with the birds, and he would fight with them, and they enjoyed it, and he enjoyed it. And Peekaboo did, when he was here, she did it too. She would swat at them, and they would play. And since Rohan passed away, Peekaboo has mellowed out to a whole new level, and she does not have any interest in bothering anybody now. She's just a beautiful, calm, sweet cat. I don't know if it's like she was sad about losing Rohan and it changed her personality, or if she's just more relaxed now. I don't know, but I think that she might be a single cat, you know? She seems like that's what she's up about. Okay, and then yarn over. So I'm doing knit one, yarn over, knit one, yarn over, and I'm doing that all the way around here to try and create some good increases for the ruffle that will be at the bottom. Hopefully it looks so cute and I can remember what I did for the first dress, because I don't currently remember, but I know whatever I did looked really good. So I just have to remember. I know that it had to do with doing increases and decreases. I don't recall what I did, though. I don't recall. Sure, we'll figure it out by the time we get there. What did I make for dinner yesterday? Yesterday, oh, are you ready for the opposite of a try-hard dinner? Chicken nuggets and pork and spinach dumplings. Stir-fried together. That's what we had. And some days, that's what you get, you know? Some days you just don't get a whole beautiful meal. You get 2 items from the freezer, either boiled or fried. In this case, both. It's okay though, they turned out delicious. It was just very boring as a dinner. But I was busy, I had a lot to do, so I didn't want to cook, I wanted to paint. What? What do you want, Beelzebub? I don't want to come here. You can come here. You know how to get over... No, I'm not coming over there. No, I'm not coming over there. You come here. No, you come here. I don't know if you can hear her. She's saying, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Beelzebub. Come here. Come here. Okay, I'm almost at the end of my round. Beelzebub. I don't know if you can even hear them. You might not be able to hear them, and then I'm just saying bird sounds, but I am repeating what they're saying. Come here. Come here. Come here. You're so cute. Okay, now's when I need to pay attention to my knitting again for a second, because I need to remember what I did to create the gaps. And I think what I did was just the yarn overs created the gaps. So I think the next round is just a knit round where there's no increases, and I think the round after that has decreases. So I think it's increase, knit, decrease, knit, increase, knit is what I think I did, if I recall. Which, you know, I may not recall. Okay, there, I've made my way all the way around, and now I'm just going to knit in each stitch around, which should give us a huge number of stitches, as well as a bunch of gappy sort of holes from the yarn over increases, which is what I want. I want it gappy because then it's kind of lacy. Not really lacy, but you know, sort of. What is it, Peekaboo? Or Beelzebub? Peekaboo. Peekaboo is sleeping. Everybody's sleeping. Everybody lives such a hard life. Still haven't set up the grow stuff, by the way. Still haven't set up the grow stuff. Not ideal. Definitely should get that stuff set up. I think that I will definitely set it up by the end of next week, because by the end of next week I am probably going to get started on my seeds, at least on some of them. I'm a little nervous though, because I do have a trip planned, and I'm gonna have to leave the seeds alone at the end of February for like 3 days, and if they need water, I need to make sure Alex knows how much to water them, so there's a little bit of a training thing that also has to happen before, so I have to set up my stuff so that I'm able to actually show Alex what to do. Oh, stockinette, how you're the best. Anywho, I have a few plants that I am on the hunt for, flower-wise, but I want to look again today at West Coast Seeds and Renee's Garden Seeds, because those 2 brands are represented at the seed swap. So I want to look at those brands to see what seeds they carry. They don't have everything at the seed swap, obviously. It's mostly just like overstock from the year before so that it can get used up before it expires. But even so, it's all from those 2 companies, so I can still get an idea of some of the things that I could find. But first, let's get this ruffly bit underway, shall we? Gonna take us a little bit here. By the way, thank you guys for clicking the thumbs up button. If you have not yet done so, please do. It's a free and easy way to show your support for the channel, and it does really help. So please click the thumbs up. Thank you. Hey there, good morning. Good morning, good morning. I am just knitting a little dress right now. Oh, my arm is tired from the way it's been sitting. Oh no. Don't touch that, Laura. It's sticky. Oh, lordy, lordy. Let's take a quick knit break to crack my back first. Give the kitty cat a little bit of a pet. She deserves it all. And then let's look at some plants, shall we? What do you think? I slept using you for napping. I'm so tired. It's like having my sister and my mother talking next to me while I snooze. Aw. Well, that's nice. I love the idea of it being a calm, chill environment for you. It's also funny, though, because if you, like, listen to the content of what we talk about, it's like, is it calm and chill, or are we a bunch of goofballs saying a bunch of goofy stuff? Okay, hold on a sec. We want to look at West Coast seeds first. We love... Sorry if it gets a little glitchy here for a sec. I'm hoping we're not going to have to deal with that. But if we do, just take a breath. It'll be okay. And flower seeds. There we go. So, some of the flower seeds that I am looking at that I think will be... I don't know if they'll be present, but if they are, I'll be interested in them. That would be... Probably I would still do the strawberry blonde. I do have seeds for them, so I don't really need those. If I find yarrow seeds, I will get them because they're so pretty. They do have the Cinderella peach and the Cinderella lilac. I won't get those because I have them already, I mean. I think I don't have the Cinderella peach. I think I have Cinderella lilac. And if there are any of the echinaceas, the perennials. Actually, let's see if we can organize it by perennial. Filters. No, not hide filters. Filters, we are looking for all season, warm season. Show me like perennial versus warm season, all season. All season would probably be what that means, right? Okay, not helpful. Let's see. Thank you for clicking the like. I am just too tired, and my family environment is not soothing. My hubby and Ada are fighting downstairs. I took Elisa to feed her, and I'm now napping with her. Well, then sleep. You can listen to us chat, but try and get some napping in. You deserve a little bit of quiet. As the baby and husband fight downstairs. Okay, I don't think they will have any of those. Let's see. Oh, that's not what I meant to click, but you're beautiful. Thank you. Very good, very good. All right, Queenie Lime Orange, I won't get that because I don't want Queenie Lime Orange. Wow, I hate this website so much. See how long that takes to load? What is this, 1992? Sweet peas, absolutely. If there are any sweet pea seeds, I will be scooping them up. And swamp milkweed, probably not. I don't have wet enough environments for those. If I can find snapdragons, I will definitely scoop them up. If I can find hollyhocks, I will definitely scoop them up. I didn't touch anything. This is just happening on its own. I hate this website. I don't even want to look at it. Let me look at Renee's and see how that one does. See how it's loading. Oh, it's so much prettier. What a prettier website. What a prettier seed packet. New. Well, I don't need new ones. Berry zinnias. I won't get agrostemma seeds if I find them. You know what? I think I would get these seeds if I found them. These are an heirloom amaranth, and they're a small plant. Kind of like a coleus, I feel like, but isn't that weird? Fun little weird guy. Not very tall, you know? Some interesting though. So I would try that. If I found those seeds, I would add that to my things to try. If I found globe amaranth, I would add that as well. We took Elisa's to the kidney doctor for a follow-up and everything is good. No need to do more checkups until next year. That's awesome. That's very good. I'm happy for you for that. Flashback calendula. If I find that one, I will get it again. Hippie tie-dye. I don't know about that. Mountain garland clarkia. Always. If I find seeds for that, I will collect them. I don't think I need any Cosmo seeds, really. They don't really have any of the varieties that matter to me. I guess Velouette could be pretty, but kind of meh about it. Alright, and daffodils. Not gonna have any daffodils there, because those are not seeds, those are bulbs. Okay, pollinator dahlias and summer fireworks dahlias. This one's kind of cool. It's like, I don't know. It looks kind of fun. Also, are Renee's all watercolors? Yes, they are. If you were wondering. Yes, they are. Let's see what we got here. I already have the firecracker vine, and I will be growing that. Obviously. How many times have we gone through this entire website? Probably a lot of times. Oh, if I find any hollyhocks, I will collect them. Because I am trying. The one I'm growing this year, I think, is this one, Indian Spring. But it might just be hollyhock, which means I don't know what color. I don't recall what I planted. I think it was from saved seeds, though, so I don't even know. Like, I don't remember a picture on a packet, so not ideal. Nasturtiums, I will absolutely attach any nasturtiums to my garden plan. And always. The Cherries Jubilee, very pretty. This one's interesting. The Climbing Phoenix. It has, like, weird shape. Copper Sunset, no. Creamsicle, no. Cup of Sun, no. Empress of India, sure. Hanging Basket nasturtiums, that's cute. Little firebirds. Moonlight, that was a fail last year. I had one plant survive. Vanilla Berry, I would definitely add those in. Those are cute. Spitfire, would never even risk it. So orange. Whirlybird Mix, I've tried that. I have seeds for it. Okay, hold on. No, that's Nigella, not it's not Nicotina. Nicotanch, I forget what it's called. Anyway, Victorian Posy, variety of pansies. I think I would try pansies again. I just last year did it by throwing seeds into the ground. I didn't do anything for them. Ooh, Hungarian breadseed poppy. She's beautiful. That looks like the one that we got last year that was really, really white. Okay, and then obviously if I find any of the little poppies seeds, I will collect those because they are so pretty and so fun to grow. Nicotiana. Nicotiana. Oh yeah, it's not nicotine, it's Nicotiana. This one I grow every year now. This is the Dusky Rose California poppy. Beautiful. These are pretty. The only one I wouldn't do is the Mexican tulip color because it's yellow, and I also wouldn't do native orange because it's orange. We don't grow orange in this house. This is not an orange growing house, alright? This Rudbeckia I already have in abundance, so I won't need to grow any of that. And I tried to grow this last year. I had 0 luck. Salpiglossis. And I hated it for the fact that it wasn't nice to me. So I will be growing this one, Hummingbird Salvia. It's beautiful. You can't see it, but it's this one here too. Hummingbird Salvia, gorgeous. Scabiosa, kind of a letdown last year. Geraniums, hopefully, I'm going to check on them today and we're going to find out how they did. Last year, I got these Chantilly Snapdragons from Renee's Garden Seeds. I'm going to show you what they look like up close. I've opened them in a new tab, so just hold on for those. And I'm going to open a few things and I'll show them to you after. We do need a sunflower, but I don't know what I really want. Knee-high sunflowers, music box. No, I need something tall, but I don't want it to take up a lot of space. Does anyone have that sunflower? Border sunflowers. Like, how tall is a border sunflower? You know what I'm saying? Sweet peas I will definitely always accept because they're so pretty. I love sweet peas. I love every sweet pea. I would even take... There's no such thing as orange sweet peas. Stop that. I would even take orange sweet peas though. Nicotiana is a genus of herbaceous plants and shrubs in the family Solanaceae that is indigenous to the Americas. Thank you. We love the science. Okay, if I can get any light pinks, any of the beautiful scented sweet peas, I definitely would be very happy to collect those. And verbena I already have seeds for, so I wouldn't bother with those. And now we're already at the end of the list with the zinnias. Are there any that are cool? Berry basket, I hate it. Bling bling, I hate it. Blue ribbon bouquet, I hate it. Cabaret, I hate it. Okay, cool Crayola colors, I don't hate that one. And Granny's bouquet, I don't hate that one either. But I hate this one, and I hate that one. And I hate this one too. And Raggedy Ann, cool, but no. And Envy Green, I would get that if I found seeds for it. I would never get this because it's orange. I would get this. Even though it's orange, if I found Persian carpet, I would get that one because look at how cool they look. Like, look at a bouquet of them. Isn't that interesting? I think that's so interesting. So I definitely would get this one and grow it, even though it does not follow my rules of having no orange. I also would get this one if I found it. Summer Pinwheels. Look how pretty it is. Wow. And then the Chantilly Butterfly. These are the ones I grew last year. They were beautiful. They really were. But I did get an awful lot of the light yellow, and I found that that was really hard to style. The light yellow didn't fit with much of my other flowers because it's not the right tone of yellow. So I think I would rather get this one, the Summer Flame, just because it has that gorgeous dark red one. This one here. Ooh, it's like lipstick color. And then it still has those like orangey yellow ones. So I think if I can find that one, that's the one I would like to find. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. All right, and then that's it. We made it to the end. So with all of that being said, that's what I'm going to be on the hunt for at my seed swap on the weekend. So if you would like me to send seeds to you for your garden this year, then join the Patreon or the YouTube memberships, and then you will be able to do that. What happened here? I forgot to finish a stitch. Come on. What do you think you're doing? There we go. Back on it. Anyway, yeah, so I will be setting those seeds to send next week. Oh, I'm so excited. So there's definitely going to be marigolds in your mix this year. Jolly Jesters is going to be a main focus because it is one of my favorites and I never want to go without those seeds. And in order to make sure that I will never go without those seeds, I will make sure those seeds are all over the world. All of you can have Jolly Jester marigolds. They are so cool, so pretty. The plants are huge. They require very little from you. I love them so much. They're a good plant. Do you know what a Jolly Jester marigold is? I'm talking about a plant without talking to you about what it is. Jolly Jester marigold. She's the most beautiful of all the marigolds. Look at her. Tell me she's not the prettiest thing you ever saw. Oh, it's like the only thing that is orange-ish that I tolerate happily in my garden. They make such pretty flowers, and they're so long. The stems are so long, you can make a whole bouquet out of them, like, easily. Gorgeous. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Anyway, that is going to be one of the main seeds that you will find in your seed packet this year because I'm obsessed with it. And for those reasons, you have to also be obsessed with it. And those are just the rules. I don't make the rules. I'm not in charge of the rules. It's just what happens. Anyway, I did block this yesterday, and now it's gonna have cat hair on it, and I'm just gonna be fine with that because what am I supposed to do? Peekaboo owns this house. We just live in it with her, you know? Such is the way. So this weekend, I'm pretty sure after the seed swap, I'm going to be dead to the world, but if I'm not, then I'll do my groceries. My Frida Oxalis is coming back to life, and now I have like double the corms you sent me. That's awesome! See? They grow. They grow and they multiply easily. They want to. They want to live. They really do. Look how mine's doing now. Oh, she's got a flower. Look at her. Look at her cutie patootie little flower. Look at you. What do you think you're doing making a cute little flower like that? Also, a red corm obviously got in here. This is a mixed bag. We've got plain green, variegated green, and purple all in the same pot. But they look happy now. My purple one still is not happy, but I think the soil is trash. I think I need to repot her entirely with new fresh soil so that she is not in her current just heartbroken state. She'll survive. They always do. And it's almost their season. They are usually sold each year, at least where I live, they're sold right around St. Patrick's Day. And that's in March, so they get started selling them right after Valentine's Day. So as of February 15th, Oxalis will be easy to find where I live. And then, you know, they disappear again after St. Patrick's Day. My brain was like, Valentine's Day. No, the other one. St. Patrick's. So pretty and dainty. I think so too. I really do love them. I love looking at them. I have so many rooting in a cup in my kitchen, and I don't know what the process, or what the progress is rather, on their growth, but I just cut a whole bunch of them when I did my last big, like, caretaking day for my plants, and there's a bunch. She's just coming back up with 2 or 3 leaves and 1 flower. I'll cut it for her to focus on foliage. That's what I do. I didn't know that flower was there. So sometimes they show up without asking, and then I let them go for as long as they want, and then sometimes I'm like very nitpicky and I cut off every flower as it comes up so that it focuses on growing like roots and more corms and more leaves. They have almost no roots. If you pull out the corms, you will find they are very, very, very dainty little roots on oxalis plants. But because of that, they're very easy to transplant because you're not breaking many roots. They're very small. But I do love them. They're a fun little plant. Oxalis and coleus are both really fun, aren't they? Colorful, happy, dainty. Very like bean sprout coated, in my opinion. I'm almost done this round. It has so many stitches in it now because I doubled the stitches by doing my yarn overs. Excuse my nose. It's like I'm mildly congested for no reason. Nothing happened. There we go. I think also this year I may plant some of my corms into the garden. What do you think? Okay, bye. Bye! So I noticed we have a neighbor that has oxalis in their garden, and I thought that it was an annual. I thought they were planting oxalis plants into the ground. The following year, it was still there, and I said, oh, maybe they dig them out at the end of the year and bring them inside, because I didn't know. No, they have perennialized purple oxalis. They have a garden full of purple oxalis. So, yeah, and they probably have like 10 large clusters of purple oxalis in their front garden in southern Ontario, and they leave it over winter, and it comes up in the spring, and it looks so good. Like beautiful, beautiful dark purple leaves, and they look totally happy, like growing that way. So, knowing that makes me feel like excited about the future. If we live somewhere warm enough that I could grow them as a perennial outside, I would have a huge area of purple oxalis just going wild outside. But even if not, I think I might take apart some of my oxalis plants in the spring and plant the corms throughout my garden so that at the floor level there's like some interest. That's because oxalis doesn't need a lot of sunlight. It lives happily in the shade outside. So since it can happily live in the shade, I can plant it where the pansies go, you know, which is like in the understory of the zinnias and the cosmos. So if I can put them in that space and they're happy, I could have corms develop over the summer, and then in the fall I can dig them out and have twice as many each year. I'll dig them out because I don't want to test raised bed survival of oxalis. That's not my interest, but I do want to test summer garden growth versus in a pot all summer. In the regular pot, that is. Also, I did a big cut to one of my coleus that I felt wasn't doing great, and I chopped it right down to, like, the main stem, and I just put it in this window, and it took off. It is, like, doing really quite well. Like, look. It's got a whole bunch of leaves on it. Like, it's doing pretty good, considering I thought it was on death's door. Who else is doing really good? Really well. Oh, you know who is doing really well? I cut one of my Dieffenbachia? Is that the right word? Dieffenbachia, I think, is this guy. I cut the main branches off of this plant maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and I might even cut off this main branch if it starts to look like a good idea. But when I cut it off, the middle, where there was nothing showing above the soil, put out new growth points, and I'm going to count them. We have 1, 2, 3. Are you 1, 2? You are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 growth points have shown up. 14 growth points have shown up since I cut it. Look at all those growth at the bottom. Look at all those tiny little starts. This is what the adult plant looks like. But the main stem I cut off right there. You know what I'm going to do on that main stem to kind of incentivize it to make more leaves? I'm going to put my hormone I have. I have this. I don't know if it's actually a hormone. It says cloning paste, but it works. I put it on my plants at the nodes, and it regrows leaves. So I'm gonna do that on this and see if it helps grow new leaves on some of the parts that don't have any. Right, Peekaboo? It's kind of like the texture of cold honey. And it's honestly the color of honey when it's cold also. Or like when it's, what's the word? Not when it's cold. It's like whipped, when it's whipped honey. Is that the right word? Creamed honey? You know, when it's like buttery. It's sort of that texture and color. So I'm just putting it on a couple of the nodes to see if it will do anything. It may not. It may not do anything. But it may also grow a bunch of new stuff. And that would be cool. This one's poison, Pika. You can't have this one. She has been going after my spider plant lately. I don't appreciate it. Not one bit. All right, there we go. They are so easy to root any cutoffs too. Yes, exactly. You can just root a million of them. Oxalis is amazing. So I also have this Dieffenbachia. The cuttings that I took off of it are rooting. So should I cut this last one? No, because this one's giving it some energy. I want to let it have a chance. Don't want to risk it. Who else is doing good over here? Anybody? Anything worth writing home about? Any excitement over here? Nothing really exciting this way. But still, good news all around, plant-wise. And do you guys need water? Is everything okay over there in my little... Yeah, I think they're okay. So, anywho. Oh, you know what? I was getting up anyway. I am going to fill my coffee. And then we'll knit again. Sorry, Pika, I need to move this whole tray so that I can come back over there. Hello, Peekaboo. Look at this grouchy girl. She just looks so grouchy all the time. You just always look a little grouchy. You just have kind of a pissed off face. But I love her. Love her. Love her, love her, love her. She the best. You the best, Peekaroo. All right. Back to knitting. I'm sorry, the ADD is ADDing today. Sometimes that's the way it goes. Today is one of those times. Okay, I'm almost back to the beginning of my round now. I'm still just doing the stockinette stitch. But after I get to the end of the round, I'm going to be doing... I think I'm going to be doing knit one, knit two together. I think. Or I'm going to be doing knit two together, yarn over, knit two together, yarn over. I don't remember. I'm doing something like that. There is a yarn over and there is a decrease. I think the decrease is knit two together. We're going to find out together, all right? It's going to be a team effort here. I know this part, at least. Okay. It's gonna work. I'm gonna remember it. As soon as it's time to do it, I'm gonna remember it. I just know it. It's gonna be great. Hey, click the thumbs up button if you haven't yet, okay? All right, last stitch. There we go. Now I have, let's see. Do I want to knit two together, yarn over? I think yes. Or do I want to yarn over, knit two together, yarn over, knit two together? Is that what I want? Is that gonna do what I'm looking for? Yarn over, knit two together. Yeah, because I'm not losing any stitches that way. I just need to not lose stitches. Yarn over. Oh wait, no, I like my other decrease better. Don't I? Yeah, I like my other decrease better. Hold on, I have a better decrease. So it's yarn over, pass the stitch bow over, knit, pass it over, yarn over, slip stitch, knit, slip stitch, yarn over, slip stitch, knit, slip over, yarn over, slip, knit, yarn over. That's what it was. I got it. Okay, so my repeat for this part is yarn over, slip one stitch over, knit the next stitch, pass the previous stitch over, yarn over, slip a stitch, knit, pass the stitch, yarn over, slip a stitch, knit, pass the stitch. Got it. Now I figured it out. Alert, alert, Pika, Pika cuteness incoming. Baby doll, are you just being a sweet little baby girl? She has sore hips. Or back legs. Ow, relax. Do you see I just touched her back feet and she went for me? But do you see she used her teeth? She didn't leave any marks and she didn't use her claws. And this headbutting thing is her saying no more. Stop touching my feet. It's her like pushing me out of the way. She's so sweet and she's so gentle to me. Even though look at her. See her holding me and biting? Her claws are out and she's not using them. Like she's just holding me. First of all, though, no scratches. That's the other important thing. If you can see, even when she's mad, she's like so gentle to me. You're a good girl. Okay, slip. Yarn over, slip, knit, pass over, yarn over, slip, knit, pass over. I have to kind of pay attention for this part, which is a bummer, so sorry that I can't make eye contact for a few minutes. But it's gonna be worth it, because this is gonna look so cute. I hope. I think it'll be very cute. What a cat. Laura, you got your ring on again? Yeah. Yeah, I do. It fits again. I didn't say anything because I wasn't sure if it was actually fitting or if it was just like a cold day and my finger had shrunk enough because it was cold, but nope, it fits again. So I'm wearing it again. Yes. I gained a bunch of weight a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and it made it so that I could not fit into my engagement ring anymore. So I just didn't wear it for a bit, and I have apparently lost a little bit, enough that it fits, so that's great. That makes me feel good. That's my weight checker. I don't have a scale at home. If my ring doesn't fit, it means I've gained weight. Did you scratch me? No. I thought I had a scratch actually. Okay, yarn over, pass one, knit one, slip stitch. No. Yarn over, slip stitch, knit one, pass over. Yarn over, slip stitch, knit one, pass over. Yeah, that's what it is. And look at the little, it makes like a gappy, lacy sort of, see that? It's like mesh. Can you see the light through it? The point is that you can see light through it. Yarn over, slip a stitch, knit one, pass over. Yarn over, slip a stitch, knit one, pass over, yarn over, slip a stitch, knit one, pass over, yarn one, slip a stitch, knit one, pass over. It's like a lot of stitches though. Do you see how many stitches are now in my round? It's because the stitches are now making a ruffle, so it's going to be double the width of the dress for the next 4 inches, and that is going to take a while. I think though, if we work diligently, I think we could probably finish it today, don't you think? 4 inches of fabric, I think we could finish it. I think we are strong and competent crafters, and with all of us working together, I think we'll be just fine. There we go. I'm less than halfway around, but that's more than, I don't know what I'm trying to say, guys. Don't worry about me, okay? I'm gonna just quietly knit for like 5 minutes so that I can get through this without thinking or without talking, so that I can end up talking with you after, okay? I'll turn the music up for you a little bit so that you don't have to just sit here in silence listening to me breathe. Feel free to chat and I will comment if there's anything worth commenting about. That's awesome, Candace. We are sinking, literally. Lost a few here and there. That's what's happening here. Is I recognized when I was eating a lot of chocolate and sweets that my cold sores were way more frequent. So I cut out a lot of chocolate. Not all chocolate, I'm not crazy. But I've cut out a lot of chocolate, and turns out 100% of my weight gain is from eating junk food. Who'd have thought? Whenever I feel very like water heavy, it's because I've been eating a bunch of salty and sugary snacks. It's always the same. And every time that I get to this point where it starts moving in one direction or another, it's always like new news. Wait, what? Eating a whole bag of Sour Patch Kids as well as an entire box of Oreos was bad for me? But turns out anytime that I eat a lot of sugar or chocolate, I have flares. So I have to be more careful about my chocolate intake, which is kind of disrespectful of my body to make me do. I think chocolate should be something that we never have to monitor our intake of. So the fact that my body said, actually you do, pretty rude. Not me eating Reese's chocolate bark. Okay, so we've got a Canadian in the chat, D. Evans. Reese's, these Americans calling it Reese's. Reese's Pieces. Reese's. Also, it's called Reese's there. It's Reese's. It belongs to Reese. It's Reese's Pieces. Anyway. I hate chocolate. It's the bane of my existence. That's gross, and I don't think that you should come back here. You're not welcome here anymore, Hannah. You're kicked out of the chat. Ban her and block her. I'm just kidding. Obviously, I'm just kidding, but also, what do you mean you don't like chocolate? Who doesn't like chocolate? It's like my brother-in-law. He's literally a freak of nature. He does not like watermelon or cucumbers or cantaloupe or honeydew. He doesn't like any of those things. And I was like, you're doing life wrong there, bucko. What? I'm drinking chalky milk at the moment. What? So you're not really good about what you're saying. I hate chocolate, except chocolate milk. That doesn't count for some reason. To be fair, though, does chocolate milk even taste like chocolate? Oh, I hate chocolate. I hate how much I love it. Okay, that's different. I didn't read the sarcasm in your first message. Yeah, I hate chocolate too. It's the bane of my existence. It's not good for me. It's literally causes one of my most yucky things to happen. And yet, I still do it. It's like when people say, like, when people are having negative health effects from food, like, when someone's having a health effect from a food that they like being lactose intolerant and then just eating cheese and having an upset stomach, I don't understand those people. Oh, I do. I understand those people. I understand the diabetic person who's still adding sugar to their coffee. I do. Because sugar and fat is the best. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Sugar and fat are the best, and you can't change my mind. M&Ms are like life to me, and I'll know it. On the border, I'm making baklava. I'm making a balaclava. I'm like, see, my brain is in food. Baklava. It's inappropriate, but it's also for my brother. You're making a balaclava. Are you on the border and you need the balaclava to hide your face, or is it just because it's freezing cold where you live? Because I totally understand both. Both are valid. That's me. It's me. And which border are you on? Are you on the Niagara border? Are you on the London-Detroit border? Are you on the Thousand Islands? What is that other one called? Gananoque? No. Thousand Islands, I think. Rockwood? Rockcliffe? Rockport? Rock something? I don't know. There's a rock-based name somewhere in there. Rockland? Rockport? I don't remember, but we pass it every time we drive to Ottawa. It's one of the other border crossings. Let's see. Everything in moderation is so hard to live by. Whenever I send my US bestie a package, I send her 4 pounds of chocolate. Moderation is hard to live by, and I don't understand people who are able to do it. My little sister, she has the snack cupboard of the gods, and every time I go there, I stare at it. I don't always take something from it because I don't always want a snack. But if it was in my house, it wouldn't exist. Because Alex and I would just devour all the snacks. She has like Dunkaroos, fruit by the foot, chocolate bars of multiple varieties, Bueno, Kinder, Kit Kat, just sitting in the closet, just sitting in the pantry, just waiting for you to think you want one. A Toblerone, just waiting for you to want it. And when you want it, it's right there for you. But to me, that seems crazy because I literally, as soon as I buy chocolate and bring it home, if I buy 4 bars of chocolate, within 24 hours, all 4 of those bars will be gone. If I buy 1 bar of chocolate, within 24 hours, it will be gone. It doesn't matter how many, you get 24 hours in my house if you're made of chocolate. So much snow. My pipes burst, so it's getting fixed. I'm at Lake Superior currently. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, Lake Superior, the dangerous one. The one that's basically an ocean. The ocean lake. The lake that has ships that sink in it because it's so big. The lake that is so big it has shipwrecks inside of it. Read about Lake Superior. She a crazy lake. She a crazy, scary lake. She cold. She have beautiful rocks, but she crazy. My cat came to sleep with us. Aw. Running from hubby-daughter conflict. That's funny, though. Hubby-daughter conflict. But, like, what level of conflict are we even dealing with here? What's a 4-year-old to do, you know? YOLO, live like you want. And that's a fact. Gananoque is close enough. Yeah. What was the thing, though? Did you remember? Gananoque is the Canadian side, but there's a Leeds, Grenville, 1,000 Islands. I need to know. Rock something. It starts with a rock, and I need to know now because it's important for why? Who's to say? Don't worry about that. That's not important. Okay, we could, at Kingston area, go to the States, and it is, come on, be right, not Chippewa, not Ogdensburg, not Lisbon, not Waddington. Where is the border? Is that the border? Yes, so then it's Cornwall and Rock what? Where are you, Rock something? Not Roosevelton. Johnstown? Hold on. Everybody just hold. It's important for me to figure it out. Why is it important? That's not up to you. There are 3 border crossings between here and Ottawa that I didn't realize. I'm just going along the border and finding more. Why? Hey, Alex.
Yeah.
You know the border crossing?
The what?
The border crossing on the way to Ottawa?
Yeah.
What's it called, or where is it?
It's near Thousand Islands, but I think it's
It's Rock something. Rock what? Rockport. Found it. Rockport. Thank you. Oh, okay. It is Rockport. Thank you. Never mind. Yeah, when you know where it says that what the exit's called? It says like Thousand Islands, direction US Rockport. It's Rockport. Thank you. We used to cross at Rockport. Okay. Okay. Anywho, I don't even know what that was about, why I was doing that, why I was saying that. That's a border crossing. I don't know why why that came up. I just remembered rock something. Why am I thinking rock cliff?
It's the bridge near Cornwall.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. We usually take on that.
No, not the ones that we take. It's just when we drive to Ottawa, I always see that thing, and I couldn't remember if it was Rock Cliff or Rockland.
Or Abbotsford or something?
No, it says rock. There's a rock word.
Rockcliffe?
Apparently Rockport.
Rockport. Is that a lot of rocks there?
Yeah.
Because they're by the water?
It's because it's made of rock. The whole area is made of rock. That's why they call it Rockport. But it's by water, so it's port. So it's a port.
Just rock?
No, this area is specifically very rocky. Anyway. We used to cross at Rockport quite a bit. Stubbornness from both sides, fair. I need my mother to finish my chocolate and candy and get new again. Reasonable. It's like it's wild. Ice is shifting and I can't search for Uperlite. You search for Looperite? That's so cool. So cool. That is Uperite. That's, hold on, Laura. Use your words. You can do it. That is a meteor, right? Uperlite? It's a meteor. Anyway, very cool. I am also a rock hound who loves to collect rocks at the beach, but it is too cold. So there's too much ice, so I'm not collecting currently. But you know what I am doing? Rock tumbling to the gods. There are 2 tumblers going right now. I have 8 more days on one, and I just put another one in, so it's at 9 days. And one of them is full of polishing number 4 rocks. Like, it's their first round of number 4 grit polish. And then the other drum is number 3 grit pre-polish. So I actually have 2 drums of stones that are going to be shiny in a month, basically. The polish ones, I'll probably put them through the polishing stage 2 or 3 times, I think. but we'll, hold on. Oops. What did I do here? Yarn over, knit one, pass over one, knit one, pass it over. Sorry, I just forgot. Yarn over, pass it over. Anywho, yeah, I have a lot of rocks right now that are just about finished, and when they finish this next stage, I'm going to be pretty much caught up on everything that needs tumbled. So within a month, I will be like itching to go collect more rocks because all of my rocks will be polished. I will have polished every rock that I wanted to. And then I can show you all my shiniest rocks and you can be like, whoa, those are some seriously shiny rocks. And then we'll all be happy. And that's it, that's all. I'm already almost all the way around on my second round of not ribbon, lace. Or lace adjacent. Lacy. It'll be a lacy ruffle. That's what we're aiming for here. And hopefully it looks so cute. It did last time, so I feel like it's gonna, you know, a lot would have to go wrong at this point for it to be ugly, I think. Green and pink are adorable together. I could send you some ocean beach rocks if you're ever interested. Ocean beach rocks? What, like, what, yeah, I would love that. I would love to add to my, for tumbling, you mean? What kind? I have right now in my tumbler also beach glass. And why, Laura? It's already beach glass. Because I want it rounder. It's a little bit, it's not sharp at all. It's fully roughed, but it's like not the shape. So what I'm gonna do is have it in my tumbler, and I'm not gonna put it in the polish, just pre-polish so it stays frosted, but that way it'll be a good shape for jewelry baking. Rose Rocks in Noble, Oklahoma is next on my list. What are those? Rose Rocks? Like the, oh, are they the ones that are those weird shapes of like, is it a crystal or is it a fossil? Did you up the music and continue to talk? Oops, sorry. I did up the music. I'll turn it back down. I should post some of my unpolished rocks I've collected. Melissa, yes. 2 ways to post rocks, dry and wet. If you post them dry, they're not going to show all of their beauty. I like to post wet because then they are showing all of the cool things that you saw when you found them. I find when I look at my rocks that I found at the beach later, I'm like, what was I looking at when I found this? And then I soak them in warm water for a minute, or I wash them in soap, and then I go, oh, they're beautiful. They're just, when there's air, they get gray. My favorite is a perfectly round piece of quartz I found at my family's cottage. Ooh, that sounds lovely. I have a couple of pieces of quartz that are, that I found and that were quite, like, rough, so I put them in my tumbler, and I have currently some very cool looking pieces coming out of the tumbler. Hold on. Knit. And then you have to go over. Yarn over, pass, knit. And then you have to go over. Beautiful. And then I think now I do another round of knit. Is that correct? I believe that is correct. So now it's going to be the same thing over and over again. Knit for a round to create the gappy spaces. And then the next round we do the decrease increase thing. I'll show you what it's looking like after I'd finish this round. You'll really be able to see the gappiness. You can probably already see it. Maybe I can hold it up to something light like my skin. Nope. Back here. Do you see the oh, here, to the light like that. Oh, there you go. There, see the holes in the lace? Beautiful. I think my favorite rocks are unakite, slices of unakite and slices of jasper that I've done. I have a couple of them in the tumbler right now, and they are so pretty. They look so cool. And I think those are my favorite. There's one other kind that I have quite a few of that are looking really cool in the tumbler, but I don't know what they are. You guys can try and help me identify them when they come out of the tumbler, which is probably, I'm going to take them out in a week, give them a day in soap on the tumbler, like rinse them off, add soap to the tumbler and water, and then leave them in for another day. And then I'll kind of decide who's where. If anybody needs to get more time in number 3, or if the number 4 is working along really well. We'll see. Okay. These in-between rounds take forever because they're just stockinette, but like there's a million stitches now in my stockinette stitch. It is going to be really cute, Candace. I can feel it. I know it's going to be really cute. I believe. I'm glad I did it in acrylic, so it's going to be washable. That's one of the important things about it. I am going to block it even though it's acrylic so that it's like perfect when it's gifted. And I think I do want to add some little ruffled sleeves to the outside of the green sleeve. Maybe I'll do that in pink. And maybe I'll do it in the same ruffly, lacy thing as this, depending on how this looks when we eventually cast off. Because like if it looks like too much, then we'll just do something a little more simple. But I think it'll be okay. Even maybe we can switch to like a smaller needle for the sleeves. That could be cute too. See, I'm still feeling nauseous from the coffee, which is so rude because I, this morning, had a banana and a yogurt before having any coffee. Banana, yogurt, and a whole cup of water. And yet still, I'm drinking coffee now, and then my stomach gets nauseous. It's disrespectful. I don't appreciate that one bit. I really hope that this turns out how it is in my head. I'm pretty sure it will. It would have to like really screw up, right? Like to be ugly now. It's at least cute. How cute? That's the question. I could probably try it on Alistair for size. That would work. I'm also kind of feeling like I want to take the crochet part off and redo it, which is annoying, but something I'm thinking about. Like if I disconnect the work where the knit starts and pick up those stitches and then knit it. I don't know. We'll see. I just feel like the crochet doesn't look as pretty as I want it to, or it's not as delicate or something. I don't know. We'll see. I know we have to knit pockets, and I don't know what we're going to do for that, or crochet them, whichever works. We're going to have to make pockets is the point, and I am unsure of the best way to do it. It could be better to do it felted. Like maybe I'll do felted pockets on it, and that could work. But I don't know. I don't know, because acrylic won't felt, right? It has to be wool. I don't know. Or I could do fabric pockets and then crochet around the outside of the pockets so that I can stitch them on crochet style. You know, so many options. Gotta go. Have a great weekend. You too, Melissa. Have a good rest of your weekend. Don't work too hard. Be good to yourself, and we'll see you on Monday. I've got to tell ya, a better pumpkin ticker. Hold on. Gotta tell ya, a better pumpkin ticker sending more life to the dying nerve ends in the feet is driving me insane. It's painful. It's so freaking painful. Yes, it's painful, but it's a good thing, right? That's a good thing? That it's pumping blood back in? Pumping nerves, feeding the stuff? It's painful, but it's good. Or is it painful and it's not good because it's not actually doing anything good? If it's not good, then I'm sorry. If it's good, then I'm still sorry because pain sucks, but I hope that it lets up soon. Once it wakes everything up again. I'm glad your ticker is also working better. That's great. Alrighty. How far are we from the end of the round? Oh my god, these rounds are so long now. It's so many stitches. It's gonna be worth it though. Hey, click the thumbs up button if you haven't yet, okay? It's free and it's down at the bottom, and I'm knitting a whole dress. So click the thumbs up, okay? I know it's good, but it was nice not having pain for a bit. It's a double-edged sword. Yeah. Definitely a double-edged sword. No pain? Great. No pain means that your heart is failing? Not great. Pain? Not great. Pain means your heart is working? Great. Definitely a double-edged sword. Anybody getting up to any fun stuff this weekend? I'm literally so excited about the seed swap that that's all I can think about. I'm so excited to see what seeds are there, what people are there, what community programs are there. It's so fun. And it's at the library, which is like a double fun. I think I'm gonna go on a perennial hunt tomorrow at the seed swap. I'm gonna look real hard for perennial flowers. Okay, I'm almost back at the beginning of my round. After this round finishes, I'm going to be going back to do another round of yarn over, slip a stitch, knit one, pass the previous stitch over, yarn over, slip a stitch, knit one, pass the stitch over. I'm going to visit a friend's for a barn raising. Ooh, a barn raising. That's fun. I want to have enough friends to have a barn raising. That sounds so fun. Roast a pig on a stick, you know? Your hair is too cute. Thanks. Help me. Thank you so much. That's very nice of you to say. Welcome to the chat, by the way. What time is it, Mr. Wolf? It's lunchtime. Can you imagine a barn raising? That sounds like so much fun. Everybody gets together, we make a bunch of food, we hang out all weekend, we build a barn. Sounds great. No soup?
Not right now.
Okay. Thought he was getting soup. I was wrong. Welcome all the new friends here. Yes, welcome to everybody. If you're new here and you don't know yet, this live stream, I'm here Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. And I'm usually making something. It might be knitting, it might be crochet, it might be embroidery or sewing or painting or drawing or something like that. Sometimes we're repotting plants. It's all, who's to say? Is Alex sick? No soup? No, he's having popcorn, but no, he doesn't seem sick. Cheese curds and ham pies. Cheese curds are so good. We used to live in Ottawa, and Ottawa is very close to Gatineau, and cheese curds are very big in Quebec. So there was always access to fresh, squeaky cheese curds in Ottawa, and it was so delightful. Now, if I go to a grocery store and I buy what is labeled as cheese curds, it's just like pieces of mozzarella. They're not curds at all. And it's so disappointing when you think, oh my god, I found cheese curds, and then you eat them and you're like, these are just pieces of cheese. This is not a cheese curd. Cheese curds are meant to be squeaky and weird and only available the day after cheese making day in the local area. He's not sick, thank God, but he is not currently having soup. He's currently having popcorn. I guess he's waiting until 12 o'clock for his soup today. He has his own schedule and his own ways. Okay, we are almost done another round. Then I'm going to get into another round of yarn over, knit together, whatever. That whole thing. Love me some curds. Yeah. Same. A real poutine that has real cheese curds. It really it makes like fast food chain versions of poutine literally inedible. Like if I go to like Harvey's or something and I order it, it's like upsetting. It's like not good at all in comparison. If you've never had actual cheese curds and like really good poutine, then it's probably fine. It's just cheese and gravy on fries. Get the cheese whips. They are excellent to make mozzarella sticks. Cheese whips. Like cheese strings? I don't buy cheese strings. I also don't make mozzarella sticks though, so yeah, no. Alright, I've made it around for another round, and now I'm going to be doing another round where I do yarn over. Hold on. Yarn over, knit one, no, yarn over, pass it over, knit one, pass it over, yarn over, pass it over, knit one, pass it over. How's that look? Is that doing what I want? I feel like that's not the way I want. Hold on, let me just think for a sec. Kids love them on snow days. Okay, hold on. If I don't want that one to be knit two together, or whatever, line over whatever, then what do I need to do? I need to... What do I need to do? Sorry, I just need a second to figure out my plan of attack here. Yarn over, pass it over, knit one, pass it over, yarn over, pass it over, knit one, pass it over, yarn over, pass it over, knit one, pass it over, yarn over. There we go. Nailed it. Pass it over, pass it over. Okay, now double check that we are getting what we want. Beautiful. Love that. Love when things work out how I want. Okay, so yarn over, pass it over, knit, pass it over. Yarn over, slip, knit, pass it over. Yarn over, slip, knit, pass it over. Beautiful. Yarn over, knit, slip, knit, pass it over. Let's see. Hi all. Hey there, Donnie. What are we knitting now? Last time I saw something green for a child. This is still something green for a child. It just changed to pink. It's just pink now. We changed colors. Now we're working on the green again. Same project. It's almost done. We're working on the bottom ruffle, and then we just have the sleeves. And I think that's going to be it. Yarn over, pass the stitch over, knit one, pass it over, yarn over, slip the stitch over, knit one, pass it over, yarn over, slip the stitch, knit one, pass over, yarn over, slip a stitch, knit one, pass over, yarn over, slip a stitch, knit one, pass over, you know? And now we're getting this really nice little, can you see the, hold on. There. You see how it's like see-through? Kind of lacy, and it's like ruffled. There's double the amount of stitches. Yarn over, slip stitch, knit 1, pass over, yarn over, slip stitch, knit 1, pass over, yarn over, slip stitch, knit 1, pass over. You know? As long as I can do it. All the way around. And then the next round is a single crochet, one knit stitch in each one all the way around will be the next round. Yarn over, slip, knit, yarn over, slip, knit, yarn over, slip, knit, yarn over, slip, knit, yarn over, slip, knit. We're gonna get there. I'm pretty sure that by the end of the stream we'll be done with this, at least with the bottom part of the dress. I feel, I don't know, 45% confident in that assertion. I'm not gonna guarantee it, but I'm gonna try to get it done. So, click the thumbs up button to show your support in the endeavor to finish this gorgeous, gorgeous dress today. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't it be nice to get this dress done? The answer is yes, it would be very nice. I wrote it before you said it, lol. How's the weather there in Canada? We have winter that we haven't had in years, cold and snow. In southern Ontario, we are having a real winter this year, which is not rare, but it's less often than it used to be when I was growing up. We have lots of snow. Today it's snowing again. We still have about 4 feet of snow, 3.5 feet of snow in the backyard, and we are not going to be having a warm-up until like next weekend, and that warm-up is only going to be for 1 day, so it's not going to be enough to melt all of the snow. So we just have to live with this snow now until the next time it goes above 5 degrees Celsius for a couple of days, which there's nothing in the forecast to suggest that's something that's going to happen. So we just have a lot of snow right now. It got really cold for a little while, and then the cold kind of subsided. It's not very, very cold right now. It's just regular amounts of cold. So it's not terrible. Like, I don't wear a winter coat generally because I don't go outside enough to get cold. I just wear a long sleeve shirt and then a big sweater, and then I call it a day. So it's cold, but it's not like, but I'm also not doing any outside activities because I hate the cold. So hopefully that made some sense. Oh, this is gonna be so cute. Gotta go buy more yarn. Ta-ta, y'all. Sounds good, D. Evans. Have a good time, and if you get something good, come back and tell us about it. I want to buy more yarn. I love shopping for yarn. Sometimes I just go on Mary Maxim or Knit Picks or Briggs & Little. I just go on the website and I just look at the yarns, and I make a whole cart where I like plan $100 worth of yarn buys, and then I exit. It's so fun shopping for yarn. I don't need to buy yarn that often though. So I have to window shop until I at least get some of these balls of yarn in the process of being used. Like this green one and this pink one I have had for months, and I just didn't use it because I was waiting for the thing that I wanted to use it for. Now I have it. Well, we are talking about 10 centimeters of snow here. Oh, okay, -3. And so it's warm here in your opinion. I need a coat for sure. Yeah, it's definitely warm compared to here. We're looking at like -20 or like negative. On average right now, I would say it's about -10. I would say that's like if I was guessing in January, what's the regular temperature for a day? -10. We may get -20, we may get +1, but generally it's going to be in between -5 and -10 all the time in January. So for me, yeah, it's -3, not too cold, 10 centimeters of snow, not too bad. We have lots of snow. Where are you again, Donnie, that you're getting these winter conditions? It's definitely winter coat weather here. I'm just saying I don't go outside enough to need it. I have a chihuahua, and I hate being cold, so between the two of us, we don't go outside very much. I go from the house to the car, from the car to the building, you know? And that's the kind of outdoor information I need right now. Is it cold enough that I'm gonna need a coat to get from the car to the house? If the answer is no, then I'm not wearing one. But we did have a week in there when it was like -30 something. I wore a coat that week. That was too cold to even be outside for a couple of minutes. Sorry, what was your question? Where are you again? Ish. Geographically. Worldwide. For your winter weather, I just want to understand, like roughly what your temperatures normally are. And I'm sure you've told me before, but that doesn't mean I'll remember, so I apologize that I'm asking again. I know you've been here lots, Donnie. I don't remember where you're from, if you've told us, which you might not have. Alrighty then. There we go. We're about halfway through this round. I don't know how many rounds of ruffle we're gonna need. I think probably like 3 inches maybe? 2 or 3 inches. And then I think I'll bring this to my sister's house today so that I can try it on Alistair for size. Because he's 3, so he'll give me a rough idea for the length. I don't know if he's tall though. We'll find out. Northern Germany, close to the border of Denmark. No apologies needed. Okay, cool. Northern Germany. I want some of the type of winter you're getting. If you could just send us 10 centimeters of snow only and -3, I would be okay with it. I only want winter at Christmas, and then I'm totally over winter. Winter should just be a December 20th to January 1st. And that's it. We get 10 days of winter. Do your worst, snow as much as you want, and then cease to exist, please and thank you. I don't want winter anymore. I'm over it. I'm also over it because it's time to start seeds for next year's garden, which means I don't want to be in winter anymore. I want to be in spring. But we can't rush art, can we, folks? And spring is the most artistic season of all. It's full of beautiful new rebirth and regrowth. So what are we gonna do? Just gotta wait for it. I'm going quick. I'm doing yarn over, slip a stitch, knit one. Oops. Yarn over, slip a stitch, knit one. Yarn over, slip a stitch, knit one. I'm going so quick. I'm excited to get to my just knit around row because it's so fast. Like, I don't have to think at all. It's not fast because it's 1,000 stitches, but it's fast in terms of I don't have to think. And I love whenever I get to a part of a project where I don't have to do very much thinking, don't you? Where it just all comes together. That's where I feel like I am on this project. And I'm so close to being done this freaking round, so I can stop thinking about what I'm doing. When we are lucky, we have snow. Oh, excuse me. Normally our winter is gray, sometimes sunny, but now we have winter for weeks. The caretakers don't have any salt anymore. Oh gosh, okay. Your community is not ready for that. Yeah, our communities here, hold on. Our communities here run out of money to pay to have people remove the snow, usually in February at some point, so I totally know what you mean, but that's scary to not have any snow removal and or salt being put down. That's stressful for drivers. I think we still are good for having salt here, but at some point in February, usually, every year, the local municipalities run out of money, and then they have to either dip into the summer budgets or they have to, I don't know, just go without. Like, the plowing gets way less good here in the late part of the winter. She's just sitting here. She's just sitting here being so cute and cozy. And then Toby's just napping underneath me. I'm so lucky. What the heck? Yarn over, slip. Why do I have two here? Oh geez, you're a big gap. That's not ideal. Sorry, one sec. I've made an error. Okay, yarn over, slip stitch, knit one, yarn over. Okay, all is well. Everybody, no need to panic. I've solved my problem. Remember when I was like, we're gonna finish this today for sure? It's 15 minutes from the end of the stream, and I am very much not far enough to be finished. I should be casting off now if I'm gonna be done, which I am not ready to do, because this ruffle is not yet long enough for me. I wonder how many rounds I'm gonna have to do of this. 10 total? I don't even know how many I have right now. Yarn over, slip, knit, pass over. I don't know if you can hear it in my microphone, but the sound of the heating in this house is literally like the rumble of a train. It's so loud. Our heating system, it's like it's trying to power the neighborhood. You trying to keep the whole neighborhood warm there, house? Inefficient. We have a masked ball here tomorrow. What? And I'm fixing my costume right now. As what would you go? What are you wearing to a masked ball? That's so fun. Why is there a masked ball? We don't have those here. I don't know what my costume would be. Probably some kind of fairy wood witch. Fairy swamp witch. Something like that would be my assumption as what I would go as. Something like that. Cute. I want there to be balls. We don't have those here. We don't have grand parties. A masquerade ball. We're having a masquerade ball here in northern Germany. Oh, just for the fun of it. I'm almost done this round. Then I will be able to just enjoy. I want to go to a masked ball. How much are tickets to a masked ball? What reason do you have to have a masked ball? Oh my goodness, it's gonna be very cute. Okay, I'm just at the end of this round, and then I can get into doing a round of just knit, and then we'll be able to see how the lace looks after that point. Alright, and then we just knit around. Now I don't have to think anymore. Just one knit in each one. At the end of this round, you should be able to see real clearly how the ruffle is starting to look. That's the plan anyway. You'll let me know, I'm sure. It's not getting tall fast enough. I want it to get taller. It's gonna be worth it. Oh, sorry, hit the mic. My coffee got cold again because I stopped remembering that it was there. Jesus. Icicle just fell beside me. We call it fashing this time of year. Others call it carnival. Oh, yes, we are crazy. That's cool. It's like actually a thing. It's not just a party you're having. It's like a thing culturally that you guys do. Okay, friends. Hey, Louisa. I have to go be a mother. We're back to the family daily chaos. Love you all. Light and hugs. You too, Louisa. Have a good rest of your day. Deep breaths. Don't work too hard and drink something. Don't forget to drink water today. That goes for all of you. You better not forget to drink your water. Right, Pika? Right? Right. Peekaboo agrees with me, for sure. She knows what's up. She drinks her water. Hold on. There. Sorry, my yarn got tangled again. Got me confused. Bloomcraft. Hi there. Good morning. Welcome. I am going as a crazy professor. It's called the 5th season here, so if you want to Google it, Colner Carnival. The 5th season. A crazy doctor. That's cool. Okay, so it's not a sexy thing. Is it like Halloween? Or is it like Carnival where it's sexy? Are you a crazy doctor that's also sexy, or are you literally just going to be a crazy doctor? Not that doing it either way is better than or worse than any other way. I'm just asking because when you said a masked ball, it made me think, okay, sexy, right? Like, or at least like beautiful. But if you're going as a crazy doctor, is it just like Halloween where you just have a good costume? It doesn't matter what it is. And if you're going as a crazy doctor, do you have like goggles as your mask? I hope the answer is yes. What would you go as if you were going to a masquerade ball for all of us who are not in Germany, where you get a masquerade ball as part of your cultural celebration? We love that. We don't have that here. What would I be? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would want to be like a swamp witch, but like maybe make it more magical. Like Mother Nature. I could be Mother Nature, but like more swampy. If Mother Nature lived in a swamp, you know? That would be fun. Aww. What are you talking to, Gary? Bieri. Beelzebub and Gary mixed together. Bieri. Hi, Tope. Oh, what a sweet boy. Thank you. He's like, I'm awake. Here's my tummy. Alrighty then. How are we looking here? It's getting longer. Still not long enough. I want that ruffle to be like a good... I think I want it to be like a good 3-inch long ruffle. So that it has a lot of room to actually ruffle around. Right now it doesn't feel like there's enough room for it to really show off its rufflation. Ruffleosity? Ruffleism? Roffulationism? Roffulality? You know what I mean. The ruffle's qualities will not be well exhibited if I were to cast off now. We need to get a little more length in. Unfortunately, that means there's going to be a billion more steps, a billion more stitches. There's so many stitches in this round. When it's finished and it's actually ruffly, I think it's going to be very, very cool. Hopefully. What do you think? Oh. I need to work on my posture. Oh, so stiff. Oh. Back to it. It will be rockalicious. Mm-hmm. Ruffulanious. Rockin' and a rollin'. Rufflin' and a shufflin'. The way I am when I run out of things to say. Oh well. Click the thumbs up button. All of you YouTube watchers. Right, Peekaboo? Right? They should click it? Yeah, I think so too. Click the thumbs up button. Do it, do it, do it. Hi, Toby. Where were you? What trouble were you getting into? Candace, you asked right at the same second that I did. Just want you to know. He went off to go find trouble. I don't know where he went. I heard his feet come back in though, so he's in this room again. How come his feet are still making the clicky noise? I just cut his nails last week. I think I need to try cutting his nails like every other week to try and get the length down so he doesn't click, 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 click on the floor. It doesn't seem to bother him, but it like, I feel like he deserves to walk silently if he should want to. It's not like the Brazilian Carnival. Yeah, more like Halloween. But I will do both. I have a white coat prepared with utensils, like test tubes. My makeup will be a bit of soot on my face. Oh, fun. That's cute. I love that idea. I want to go to a real big adult costume party. That is like at a ballroom. Seems like a vibe. Look how cute this is. Do you see the lacy shape of it? It's cute. I should stitch that MONSTERA leaf to the dress. just got hungry. I'm gonna have a Nutella sandwich for lunch. I've decided. Julia, if you still have the stream on, I would like to arrive to a Nutella sandwich, please. And if that's not possible, then I would like to arrive and make a Nutella sandwich, please. Oh my god. That was a big stretch. You scared me. I didn't know you were gonna do that. Is this one being saved for Elizabeth? No, I have another person in mind for it. I'm not making Elizabeth stuff for when she's 4 now. That's crazy. It's too much time, too much to store. Elizabeth. I would invite you. Thank you, Donnie. I appreciate that. How many people will be at this masquerade ball? When you say a ball, it makes me think 100 people. Look at my cat right now. What do you want from me, Peekaboo? Okay. Almost done. This round is almost finished. I'm so hungry right now. I just got so hungry. Why does that happen when I have breakfast? When I don't have breakfast, I don't get really hungry until like late lunch. When I eat breakfast, lunchtime comes and it's like I've never eaten in my life. It's like my stomach is turned on in the morning when I eat something. So if I don't eat something until a little bit later, it doesn't turn on till a little bit later. So this morning I woke up and I had a banana and a yogurt and now I'm freaking starving. It's just rude. Absolutely rude. By the way, I know I've said it. Click the thumbs up button and also become a YouTube membership member or a patron and I will send you seeds, garden seeds for your garden this year, so don't forget. 1,000 people maybe? Whoa, that is a ball. Whoa, that's a big amount of people. I was thinking like a 200, 100, 200. 1,000 people. All dressed in costume? That's so fun. Well, I wish you an awesome, awesome costume party. Hope you get everything finished in time, and I hope that it is so fun and safe. Fun and safe. Alright. There we go. Nearly there now. Couple more stitches in here and then we will be off to the races. Made it. Made it all the way around. I need to do my first couple stitches so that I don't lose my stitch marker. Yarn over, knit, pass over. Yarn over, knit, pass over. Okay, now let me show you up close. So it's all bunched up, but when it's spread, see it's like loose and like more lacy. Loose and lacy. See? This will be way more spread out. It's just on a short cable. But we're almost there in terms of length. We probably need double what we have right now for the lace or for the ruffle, and then it's going to be finished. And then we can add the pockets. It's going to be so cute. Next week we'll add the pockets. I'll finish the edge on the weekend so that we don't have to do another whole day of that. I'll finish the edge, and then on the Monday, if we finish our seed swap stuff, then we'll do the pockets. How's that sound? Good? Good. Now it's time for me to go, because I got stuff to do today, friends. I got places to be. I got people to see. I got places to go. It's all the rage, you know the vibe. So I am going to see you guys on Monday. I hope that you enjoyed the live stream. If you did, please click the thumbs up button. It helps the channel, and you're already here. If you have anything seed related, come Monday. If you're interested in having me send seeds to you, come to the live stream Monday at 9 a.m. Same place, same channel. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. But Monday's stream is an important stream. We are going to be choosing the seeds. We are going to be organizing the patrons, and we are going to be setting up to send seeds out to you guys. Okay? All right. I'll see you next week. Bye!